Odysseus made one arrogant mistake and paid for it for many years. He had already defeated the Cyclops and escaped. But instead of sailing away in silence, he turned back, mocked the blinded giant, and revealed his name. That's why the Cyclops now knew exactly whom to curse. He prayed to Poseidon, and Odysseus' victory became the beginning of years of suffering. The Greeks had a name for the force that turns triumph into disaster, when success becomes arrogance. Nemesis. She was the goddess of retribution and balance, the force that brought mortals back down when they rose too high and forgot who they were. Almost no one speaks about her today, but the principles she represents still acts almost like a law of physics, and it's especially dangerous to those given extraordinary power, wealth, beauty, or success. The Greeks called excessive pride Hubris. Nemesis was the force that restored the balance. She represents an equalizing principle. If someone endowed with great success, money, power, or beauty becomes excessively proud, she acts. Her equalizing force often appears when someone shows what the ancient Greeks called hubris, or excessive pride. Hubris arises when people forget that they are only mortal humans, and that their success is given to them from above, so they can use it for the benefit of others. The beautiful boy Narcissus discovered how merciless that law could be. He was extraordinarily handsome, but he scorned and mistreated those who loved him. One rejected admirer prayed that Narcissus himself would experience unreciprocated love. And Nemesis heard his prayer. She made him fall desperately in love with his own reflection, an image that could never love him back. His greatest gift, his beauty, became the instrument of his destruction. Greek and Roman myths are full of such examples. The problem is that Nemesis represents a principle, a natural law that still works. With great power, money, and beauty may come excessive pride, called hubris. And hubris still brings an equalizing force that causes everything to fall apart, like a house of cards. In the Gospel, Saint Peter walked on water with Jesus. He didn't do it because of his own power, but because of God's grace. He started to sink and drown when he lost his trust in God. He lost sight of the source of the power that sustained him. When we become too proud, we may also begin to drown. The force that holds us up and pushes us forward is very subtle and delicate. Frequently, we don't even realize that it's there, but it can instantly disappear, leaving us falling or drowning. People try to ward off envy and the evil eye with engraved eyes, pendants, or other amulets. But no amulet can protect us from the consequences of our own pride. The only true protection is humility. Beauty, money, power, and success are not possessions we created entirely by ourselves. They are gifts entrusted to us, and they can disappear in an instant. When we remember this and use them rightly, we remain humble, and humility is our best protection against Nemesis.